Cody Rhodes declared himself as the winner of the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes just declared himself the winner of the Royal Rumble. The American Nightmare has made one of the boldest, most controversial claims in WWE history, and the wrestling world is losing its mind. This is unprecedented, this is chaos, and we're breaking down every single angle. Let's go! Welcome back to Suplex Rumble, where we bring you the most explosive wrestling coverage on YouTube. I'm your host, and what we're witnessing right now is one of the most audacious moves in modern WWE. If you're not subscribed, hit that button right now because you do not want to miss our coverage of this absolute bombshell. Cody Rhodes, the man who finished his story, the undisputed WWE champion, one of the biggest stars in the entire industry, just threw down a declaration that has sent shockwaves through the entire WWE universe. This isn't just news, this is history in the making. Let's break it all down. Alright Rumble Nation, let me paint the picture of what went down, because the context of how Cody made this declaration is absolutely crucial to understanding why this is such a massive deal. There Cody Rhodes stands champion, leader, the face of WWE, and he makes a statement that nobody saw coming. He declares himself the winner of the Royal Rumble. Not, I'm entering the Rumble. Not, I'm going to win the Rumble. He declared himself already the winner. The confidence, the audacity, the absolute belief in himself, and the way he said it. This wasn't some heel move filled with cowardice or desperation. This was pure, unadulterated confidence. Cody looked directly into the camera, into the eyes of the WWE Universe, and stated it as if it were simple fact. I am the winner of the Royal Rumble. Just like that. No hesitation. No doubt. The moment those words left his mouth, social media exploded. Wrestling fans around the world simultaneously said, "Wait, what?" The shockwaves were immediate. Twitter trending worldwide. Reddit going crazy. YouTube reactors losing their minds. This is the kind of moment that defines eras. Now, here's where it gets interesting from a technical standpoint. Can the WWE champion even enter the Royal Rumble? Traditionally, the Rumble winner earns a championship match at WrestleMania. Cody already is the champion. So what's his angle? What's his game? That's the million-dollar question. We've seen champions enter the Rumble before, it's not unprecedented. But we've never seen a champion declare themselves the winner before the match even happens. That's a level of confidence or perhaps arrogance that we haven't witnessed in years. This is bold even by WWE standards. But here's what I think Cody is really saying with this declaration: nobody is taking my spot. Nobody is taking my moment. I'm not waiting for challengers to earn their way to me, I'm going to prove I'm the best by going through all of them. It's a statement of dominance. Now let's talk about the absolute genius behind this move, because whether you love it or hate it, you have to admit this is smart wrestling storytelling. First and foremost, attention. In a world where WWE has to compete for eyeballs with streaming services, social media, gaming, and everything else, Cody just guaranteed that everyone is talking about the Royal Rumble. Casual fans who might have skipped the event? They're tuning in now. This is masterclass promotion. By declaring himself the winner before the match, Cody has created incredible stakes. Now it's not just about who wins the Rumble, it's about whether Cody can back up this massive claim. If he wins, his legend grows. If he doesn't win, the fallout would be catastrophic for his character. High risk, high reward. Think about what this does to the actual Royal Rumble match. Every single participant now has extra motivation to eliminate Cody Rhodes. He just painted the biggest target on his back possible. Imagine being in that match and having the chance to make Cody eat his words in front of millions. That's compelling television. From a championship perspective, this is brilliant psychology. Instead of sitting back and waiting to see who wins the Rumble, instead of being a passive champion who reacts to challengers, Cody is taking control of his own destiny. He's saying, I choose my WrestleMania opponent by winning this thing myself. That's big match energy. And character-wise? This shows evolution. The Cody who finished his story was humble, grateful, emotional. This Cody? He's a champion who's been defending that title with everything he has, and now he's flexing. He's showing the confidence that comes with being the man. That's natural character progression. Let's project forward to WrestleMania. If Cody declares himself the Rumble winner and actually does it, he essentially gets to call his shot. He can challenge anyone for their championship. Imagine Cody with both his title and a Rumble win pointing at the World Heavyweight Champion. The possibilities are endless. But here's the beautiful part: what if he doesn't win? What if someone eliminates him and takes that victory? The person who eliminates Cody becomes an instant star. They're the one who proved Cody wrong. They're the one who burst the bubble. WWE has created a star-making moment either way. Now, Rumble Nation, this declaration has the wrestling community divided, and we need to talk about both sides of this debate because there are legitimate arguments on each side. Let's start with those who love this move. They argue that Cody has earned the right to make bold declarations. He finished his story. He's defended the championship against all comers. He's proven he's the best. Why shouldn't he have the confidence to declare Rumble victory? Champions are supposed to be confident. Supporters also point out that this creates compelling television. Wrestling is at its best when characters make big swings, when they create moments that feel larger than life. Cody declaring himself the winner is exactly the kind of bold storytelling that makes wrestling appointment viewing. It's unpredictable. On the flip side, critics argue this undermines the sanctity of the Royal Rumble itself. The Rumble is supposed to be the ultimate proving ground, where anyone can win, where dreams are made. Having someone pre-declare victory, especially the champion, feels like it diminishes the achievement. It's a valid concern. Critics also question the logic. Why would WWE allow this? Shouldn't there be authority figures saying, hold on, you can't just declare yourself the winner? The absence of immediate pushback from management raises questions about the internal logic of WWE's universe. Rules should matter. There's also debate about whether this takes spotlight away from other deserving performers. The Royal Rumble should be about showcasing the entire roster, about giving multiple stars their moment. Does Cody's declaration suck all the oxygen out of the room? Does it make the match about him when it should be about everyone? And some worry about precedent. If Cody can declare himself the winner, what stops every champion from doing the same? Does this open the door to everyone just claiming victories before matches happen? Where do you draw the line? These are legitimate structural concerns. Personally, I think there's merit to both sides. Yes, it's bold and attention-grabbing and creates great television. But yes, it also raises questions about match sanctity and equal opportunity. The beauty is that WWE can address these concerns in the story. Have other wrestlers call Cody out. Have management respond. Use the controversy. What's clear is that the WWE universe is split right down the middle on this. And you know what? That's perfect. When was the last time a declaration created this much genuine debate? When was the last time people were this invested in both the pro and con sides of a storyline? This is engagement at its finest. Alright, let's have some fun and speculate about where this goes from here, because the possibilities are absolutely thrilling. Scenario 1: Cody Rhodes actually does it. He enters at an early number, survives the entire gauntlet, and stands alone as the final man in the ring. His declaration becomes prophecy. The confidence was justified. Now he holds all the cards going into WrestleMania. He's champion and Rumble winner. The ultimate power move. This would be legendary. If this happens, the narrative writes itself. Cody Rhodes is the most dominant force in WWE. Nobody can touch him. He called his shot and delivered. This would cement his legacy as one of the all-time greats. And then the question becomes, who possibly challenges someone operating at this level? Scenario 2: someone eliminates Cody and instantly becomes the biggest star in WWE. Imagine the heat. Imagine the moment. The crowd eruption when Cody goes over the top rope. The new star pointing at the WrestleMania sign while Cody stands in shock. That's a star-making moment of the highest order. This scenario creates a beautiful humbling arc for Cody. His confidence became arrogance. His declaration became his downfall. Now he has to deal with the consequences. He has to defend his championship at WrestleMania against someone he underestimated. The character work potential is incredible. Scenario 3: plot twist: Cody never actually enters the Rumble. Something happens before the match. An attack. An injury angle. His declaration was all mind games. He was trying to get inside everyone's heads. And it worked because everyone was so focused on him they didn't see the real threat coming. This would paint Cody as a tactical genius. He manipulated the entire roster. He created chaos and confusion. Meanwhile, he stays fresh, keeps his championship, and watches potential WrestleMania challengers beat each other senseless trying to prove him wrong. That's 4D chess. Scenario 4: Cody wins the Rumble but in controversial fashion. Maybe both feet hit the floor simultaneously with another competitor. Maybe there's referee confusion. Maybe there's interference. This keeps the story going beyond the Rumble itself. Multiple people claiming victory. WWE management forced to make a ruling. Controversy breeds compelling television. Imagine the weeks of debate. Instant rematches. Number 1 contender matches to determine who really earned the WrestleMania spot. This extends the storyline and keeps multiple wrestlers relevant in the championship picture. Everybody wins. Scenario 5: a returning superstar or a rival costs Cody the Rumble. They interfere specifically because of his declaration. They saw his confidence as disrespect. This immediately sets up a major WrestleMania feud while someone else gets the title shot. You're building two huge WrestleMania programs simultaneously. And here's the wildcard scenario that nobody's talking about. What if Cody's declaration is a swerve for something completely different? What if there's a larger story being told that we don't see yet? WWE has proven they can play the long game. Keep your minds open, Rumble Nation. Now let me put on my historian hat for a moment, because declarations like Cody's have a rich history in professional wrestling, and understanding that context makes this moment even more special. Throughout wrestling history, we've had legendary moments of wrestlers predicting their own success. From "I guarantee victory" promos to champions claiming they're invincible. These moments become part of wrestling folklore. Whether they succeed or fail, the boldness is what we remember. The greatest champions in wrestling history all shared one trait: unwavering self-belief. They didn't hope to win, they knew they would win. Cody declaring himself the Rumble winner puts him in that lineage of supreme confidence. Love it or hate it, it's the mentality of a true champion. The Royal Rumble itself has given us countless legendary moments over its decades of existence. Surprise entrants, shocking eliminations, against all odds victories. Cody's declaration adds another chapter to that rich tapestry. Win or lose, people will remember this Rumble because of what he said. For Cody specifically, this represents the culmination of an incredible journey. From leaving WWE, to conquering the independent scene, to building a new promotion, to returning and finishing his story, each step built to this moment where he has the confidence to declare Rumble victory. That's character evolution. And it all ties into WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. The road to WrestleMania is paved with bold declarations, shocking moments, and career-defining performances. Cody is adding to that mythology. He's creating a moment that will be talked about for years regardless of the outcome. Think about how this will be discussed in documentaries, video packages, and retrospectives. Remember when Cody Rhodes declared himself the Royal Rumble winner? That moment is now immortalized. It's part of WWE lore. That's the power of making bold statements on the biggest stages. And for younger wrestlers watching, for the future stars of WWE, Cody is showing them that confidence matters. That belief in yourself can shape reality. That champions don't wait for opportunities, they declare them into existence. That's a powerful lesson regardless of whether you agree with the method. Rumble Nation, Cody Rhodes declaring himself the winner of the Royal Rumble is exactly the kind of bold, audacious, conversation-starting moment that makes professional wrestling the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. Love it, hate it, debate it, but you absolutely cannot ignore it. What makes this so special is that we genuinely don't know what happens next. Will Cody back up his words? Will someone make him regret his declaration? Will this be the beginning of his greatest triumph or his most humbling defeat? The anticipation is what makes this beautiful. Now I need to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you think Cody can actually win the Rumble? Is this genius or arrogance? Who do you want to eliminate him if he enters? What's your prediction for how this plays out? Let's debate in the comments because your takes make this community amazing. The Royal Rumble just became the most must-see event of the year. Every elimination matters more. Every entrant has extra motivation. And Cody Rhodes has created a moment that will be remembered forever. This is storytelling at its finest, and I am here for it. If you're as hyped as I am about this declaration, smash that like button. Subscribe to Suplex Rumble for the best wrestling coverage on YouTube. Hit that notification bell because you know we're bringing you constant updates as this story develops. Share this video with your wrestling friends because everyone needs to be talking about this. Remember, Rumble Nation, we celebrate wrestling here. We have passionate debates. We analyze, we speculate, we get excited. But we always do it with respect for the performers and each other. Keep the comments constructive and fun. I'm your host, and this has been Suplex Rumble. Cody Rhodes has thrown down the gauntlet. The Royal Rumble is going to be chaos. And WrestleMania season just got a whole lot more interesting. Until next time, keep celebrating the art of professional wrestling, and remember, in WWE, anything can happen. See you in the next one.